All right. Welcome to another Woods Report. So, a lot more death tolls in the Maui. Even from the thing we just posted. It said 96. I'm looking at this latest. It said 99. So it's climbing. They find it's thousands of people, I think, that are missing. So that number's going to probably go really high as people try to find like their relatives and things like that. The people said they didn't get any warning. So this is probably going to end up turning into something that's big.
I wonder what the population is. It's not a large amount because it was part of the island, right? So if they can get whatever you call it, the census thing that we take, if they have that information, they have to use that as a foundation.
To find and then see who's not checked in.
This household is 3 people. Anybody? And they may assume until somebody steps up that whole household is gone.
Well, they said, I looked at this couple that hid in the water. They're Scooby-Doo. Hey, Scooby. Remember, we haven't seen Scooby. People was asking about Scooby.
Hey.
What's up, Scooby? And Emerald. Hey, Emerald. Hey, Wendy.
We all still looking for Mike.
Oh, yeah, M. Perk. But anyway, I was listening to this couple, and they said that they, what's the word? Had to flee. And they was looking for, I'll tell you the whole thing, the man.
Oh, that's not the right.
The man was, that means you took it off.
I didn't do anything. You had me go and redo the Canva thing.
Stand her.
That's why I didn't want to redo the Canva thing because it messes up stuff.
Had it on the Maui fire.
Could have let that big title go.
But anyway, it don't matter. Whatever. So anyway, that's the devastation in Maui.
Uh-huh.
I was listening to this man, and he said that him and his wife, he said he just happened to be outside. And that's when he saw the fire. They said that fire traveled 1 minute, a mile a minute, something like that. That's crazy.
A mile?
You don't have any time. If something is moving that fast,
yes,
there's no time. You literally got seconds.
This must be the area of the island where it's mainly fields or
this
grass and stuff.
This was populated.
Well, they're a forest. Right?
No, you're talking about where the fire started.
Yeah, but this must be near more of a forest area than the downtown area where it's not near a forest. I wonder how Maui is laid out.
I don't know where it started. Well, we went to Maui.
That don't mean I remember how Maui was laid out. Because you know
remember they have a lot of areas that's just forests and stuff.
Yeah,
but the highways travel right next to that, and so I can see it, coming really quick and really getting into the neighborhood and taking out these neighborhoods. But this man said he had a few seconds. He ran. Came home. He had just enough time to get his wife and 5 dogs in the car.
5 dogs?
5 dogs.
Lord.
In the car. So then he said they was driving. Now this is the problem that I have. He said when he was going out, the police was directing traffic. And he said that they had barricaded some of the streets. There were barricades going in the other direction. They was pushing everybody into one direction, he said.
Okay.
It turned out they was pushing everybody in the direction of the fire. That's why so many people died.
They were not going away.
They wasn't going away from the fire. They was going to the fire. And they was going to the water. So they was pushing people towards the water, thinking that was going to save people.
But that was wrong.
The fire was coming to the water.
Because I'm thinking if you look at the island and wherever the fire is happening, they would push people totally to the other side of the other side of the island.
They was pushing people to the water.
Oh my God.
So if you look at some of the damage of there's cars lined up all along the seashore, all blazed up.
So I'm thinking these people hopefully got out.
A lot of people, this man said a lot of people burnt up in their cars. The fire was moving that fast.
Oh my God.
He said they had enough time. They jumped out the car and jumped in the water. People don't understand. Fire can travel on water. Mm-hmm. That's why you're not supposed to throw water on a gas fire or anything like that. You're supposed to throw something like flour or something that can smother it.
Mm-hmm. Will fire last in water though?
Unless it's a lot of water to smother it.
Deep, does it?
No. Unless it's a lot of water to smother it,
right?
It can move across water.
Because the couple said they stayed deep in the water and came back up every now and then.
This couple or another couple?
There was another couple that said they were submerged in the water, and when they heard a boom, and
it was cars blowing up,
came to the water, they went further down to try to get away from the surface, which fire can be hitting it. So, and then they would come back up and see if they're safe to breathe again.
A lot of the cars were blowing up. Now, you got to remember, gas. So, if there's gas mixed in with the fire, that water's not going to do nothing. It's going to travel that fire's going to travel on the water. So, the man said a lot of people was getting burnt up in the water. Oh. They was in the water and the fire was coming in and burning them while they was in the water.
They really got to do an investigation.
And people was like, well, just get your boat. There was people who got on their boats, and as they was trying to go out, the flames was flying over, hitting the boats, and the boats was catching on fire. So you couldn't even get away fast enough on some boats to get out of that.
That's sad.
That was a hurricane.
Ma, you keep saying that. They don't know that yet. She keeps saying she think it came from the hurricane.
Oh, what?
They don't know yet. I watched today. They don't know.
They still
speculating. Yeah.
And they're going to investigate as well on how they handle this.
Yeah.
Because people are...
No warning bells, no nothing.
And you know, the people they're talking to, like those officials or those politicians that are over the Maui area, they're not going to be negative. They're not going to do the blame thing because they got to keep their jobs and they have to be careful what they say.
Well, you had an interesting point when we visited Hawaii because remember I was thinking of that song and we finally came
just
up.
Hang
just hang loose.
Just hang loose.
Just have fun. Drink a little drink. Lying in the sun. No need to worry. There ain't no something. When you're in Hawaii, you should just hang loose. Now, that is the thing about Hawaii.
Hanging loose, laid back,
it's relaxed. I think that's what happened.
That specialty team.
They don't have a lot of craziness going on.
Team, they was just so laid back. They forgot to even do the siren. Yeah, let people know. Even how they were handling it.
And they said the electric company is being sued because there's some kind of thing that when there's a fire or something that happens like this, you should my drink some water.
I am.
You should we over there choking while we on the show.
We on the show. Listen. Ma, what's going on? Oh, God forbid. Oh, Lord, please. Drink some water, Ma.
It is now. It's never now. A dull moment in
you
this
okay?
show.
It's a funny family.
She in the background.
I set up the picture, the Maui, and then the first picture it goes to is the last one that I didn't want because you moved it at the end.
Oh, because I had updated the cover story thing.
You eating on some pumpkin seeds.
She said I'm smacking. I said once we start the show and she starts talking, she won't hear me smack.
I can still hear you smacking.
Oh, you can't?
I heard you just now.
Why are you hearing her choking and me smacking?
Because I'm hoping they don't hear, but I can hear it as I was talking.
And I wasn't smacking. I just took the shell out my mouth.
Why would somebody eat pumpkin seeds?
I like pumpkin seeds. I have a taste for pumpkin seeds. Watch she choking.
And then this lady is in the kitchen choking.
I'm all right. I'm all right. She'll be in the middle of choking. I'm all right. No, you're not. Oh, help us.
Anyway,
okay,
you had an observation about it being kind of laid back.
Yeah.
And I think that might have, the electric company, I see it. They didn't turn the electricity off. So that made it worse with the power lines and all this stuff.
And the guys, it remind me of that incident with that shooting in the school where the cops came and they was in the hallways waiting.
Oh, that first incident.
In
Texas.
It's almost like, aren't you guys trained for these kind of things? So you would think the the Maui police and whoever else was trained for this situation to go evacuate, whatever they can do to get the people, their attention, and then have them go towards the other side of the island.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they said here, crews in West Maui are doing the devastating work of sifting through ashes. It said everything is ash. People ash, homes ashes, all of that. As of Monday afternoon, officials confirmed that 99 people have passed away, up from the previous count of 96. Hawaii Governor Josh Green told CNN Monday that the death toll will likely increase significantly. An unknown number of people are still unaccounted for as search teams with cadaver dogs look for remains in the neighborhoods. One of the victims was identified Monday as Franklin Frankie, 68, who died while trying to help others and save his home. Another was identified by her family as Carol Hartley, 60, a longtime Maui resident who died while trying to evacuate. I told Lenora if that happened here, we would be gone. There's no way. First of all, Mama, it'll take her about 15 minutes to get on her scooter or her walker.
To get her up.
We don't run, so there's no running. By the time this man said he had seconds to run, get in the car, get his wife and his dogs. Mm. Thank God his dogs wasn't stupid, because some people's dogs are stupid.
Cats are.
Some cats.
Some cats be hiding under the thing because they're scared.
But don't you think? Way. Is he okay?
No, he went the wrong way because they forced him to go the wrong way.
Is he still living?
Ma.
And fires are hard.
My mother said, is he still living? And she said, I guess he would be.
Yeah.
How would he tell the story?
Oh, that's right. You wouldn't be able to tell the story.
I'm from behind. I want to tell my story. No, he alive. He said one of the dogs is still missing.
Oh.
The other dogs, they put him in the water with them.
Oh.
So
can you imagine your little doggy or your cat, your animal, your pet?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of pets, this lady at the was going to Mexico or some trip. And her dog, she didn't do the right paperwork to take your dog with you on the plane.
Oh, I saw that. She had to leave him there.
No, she didn't have to leave him there. She left that dog there.
Did she have somebody come to pick him up?
She left a bag of food under the chair, and the dog was sitting in the chair.
But she didn't take him to like some place to keep him.
She left that dog at the airport.
That means she didn't want that dog. She didn't want that dog.
He was a cute dog.
What they doing with it?
Like a bulldog or something. When they're holding on to it, it has a chip in it. Now this is a donkey of the day, really. A chip is in the dog, so they're able to locate her and waiting for her when she come back from her trip.
If she left the dog with somebody.
Nope.
Like for instance, she got to get on the plane. She go to one of the food places. I'm sorry. I know I'll be back. Please, here's some food. Here's my number. Here's my dog. I'm sorry. And run off.
That dog was by himself.
Yeah, that lady.
With a bag of food under the chair.
But anyway, these people took their animals with them. They took their animals with them.
Yeah, I would too.
So this says this is the largest natural disaster we've ever experienced. That's what I'm saying. They're not used to stuff like that in Hawaii.
Fire.
Saturday night news conference. It's going to also be a natural disaster that's going to take an incredible amount of time to recover from. So that's what I think. I think that's what happened. I think they're so laid back. Mm-hmm. They don't have stuff like this happen. They were not ready for this
major happening. And then the sad thing about fire, it is hard to identify people when they're burnt up. Mm-hmm. It's hard to identify them. That's sad.
So very devastating. Okay. So everybody still pray for Hawaii.
Yeah.
It said the deadliest U.S. fire in over 100 years. Because we know the Chicago fire was horrible.
Oh, jeez.
So it says the Lahaina fire in Hawaii is now the deadliest over 100 years, according to the U.S. Fire Administration and CNN analysis. Around 2,200 structures were destroyed or damaged in Maui. 86% of them residential. Wow.
That's sad. It really, and just the fact that the numbers of deaths, the death toll is rising.
So we were on the other side. This is where we went. We were over
you
here.
Remember?
Yeah, we were like over here over in this area.
Oh, and where did the
there,
fire
right here,
shoot out?
Right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's clear on the other side.
Yeah, it was clear on the other side. We was on this side.
But look at the way the diagram is. That's a lot of forest.
Yeah.
I bet you.
Yeah.
Because our ships, if you look at Maui, our ship is on the far right side, and the fire was on the far left side.
But we also did, when we went on our tour, we did travel up over here. So we were in this area, but we didn't. That's not where it stayed.
Because that's the airport right there.
Right. We went over in this area, so we were near the area.
You had to fly into that. If you
yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. That was pray for the people of Maui. Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous. Let's see what everybody's saying. So everybody's saying hi to each other. Scooby Doo said she was really sick.
Oh, we didn't know.
Emerald says, hope you feeling better. Everybody saying, hope you feeling better, Wendy.
Yeah.
Scooby Doo says, appreciate you all. Not yet. She says she still has a fever.
Oh. There are people.
She says she has a painful lump on